Hi, and welcome back. November 21st, 2025. I don't even know why I keep saying the dates when they really don't matter, but mostly I think just to journal this movement through my own spiritual journey and awakening, kind of like documenting things to expect along the way and maybe possibly things to consider. And one of those things today was really relevant, and I've been aware of it and I've experienced it as I have moved through the periods of burnout, which is your spiritual awakening. You're burned out from trying to exist in an environment where your frequency and vibration, it cannot calibrate anymore for you to even exist. So you're burned out from it, and then you have to find your way through to a new way of being, to exist. And so many people will talk about post-traumatic stress disorder or complex post-traumatic stress disorder and recovery, which to me is the rebalancing and recalibrating your energy back to a source level, one that isn't being siphoned from you, that remains yours, and then how to manage that energy that is yours. And so for me today, I had gone out into the world and engaged with people and places and came home and ended up having to recover by being in silence. And I even ended up having to sleep. And that's something I've noticed even more so than ever in the past several months, coming out of the isolation period, where deep introspection, to have that awareness of self. And so having moved through this period today, where then I was recovered and refreshed and recalibrated back to my own energetic level, coming out here to the woods where it is dark early at 5 o'clock, and connecting still with nature, but in a different way. It's much more peaceful. There's not as many visual disturbances or distractions. And so coming out to the woods at night also offers you that sense that there is something more than what you are able to see. And to have the awareness of your energy and where it is actually being siphoned to places and to people that you're not necessarily aware of until you look more closely and have the awareness of self to feel and sense it being drawn from you. And then also to know when you have to disengage and disconnect and then replenish yourself. Separate from where you've been. You cannot do it in the place. And they always say that. You can't recover while you're still being wounded. You can't recover when you're still in an environment that is seeking to overpower you, overwhelm you. So you have to do for yourself. Returning to a space that you have created of peace and contentment, however that looks, and whatever level that you can manage. Because saying that, oh, I just don't have time or whatever, that's bullshit. You will always be able to find a way to give yourself some of what you need until you're able to give yourself everything that you need. It's one step at a time. So I hope you come on this little nighttime drive as we enjoy this space of darkness. All right, let's do it. It's 5 o'clock at night, and look at how dark it is. It is crazy. And the sky is actually pretty clear right now. If I were to take although my high beams aren't actually on, but check it out. Let me just show you. That's how dark it is. Isn't that crazy? It's okay, Gus. We're almost where you can get out. Oh my gosh, it's so bumpy. This is the kind of scene from a horror movie where something walks across your path. Fingers crossed. Would be interesting. You can hear the anticipation in the back seat. Yes, Gus. Oh, Gus, you're funny. Oh my gosh, that's deep. It's weird, it just took a turn. The sense, the feeling just took a turn. Just to be a little bit more mindful. I know. I'm gonna let you out. It's funny, I was busy today doing a few things, went for coffee with someone, and my experience of venturing out now, post-awakening, which really is just post-burnout. So to me, burnout is the key to spur the awakening, because you can't do it anymore. Live in the matrix or within relationships that are just feeding off of you, because your energy is just being depleted. And so today, venturing out and meeting up, and it was a lovely little visit and stuff. And when I came home, what I didn't realize, which I often can feel it coming, is I have to regroup. I literally am so exhausted from the connection that I end up falling asleep. Like I have to nap. Oh shit, what is this? What is this? Okay. Is that a tent? Is that wood? Well, maybe I'm getting my wish. The dogs haven't noticed it. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So I put the collars on the dog, all of the dogs to come out, and then I sat down for a minute, and the next thing I know, it was 3 hours later, just completely wiped out. That's what it takes. That's what it takes out of you when you've been protecting your peace and recovering from living in a world that is so lopsided, energetically lopsided, and your energy and frequency does not match. You're navigating a very dense environment. And so you have to recalibrate. And in the old days, I would just push through. I wouldn't have the opportunity to rest, to take that time out, to allow myself the space to recover. But your body, as so many books and so many researchers and philosophers and people who have been really creative and mindful and introspective have realized that there will be a time where you can't just push through. And that if you don't listen to what your physical body needs, it will force you. It will force you into that downtime. It'll force you into a state of recovery. And that is not a place you want to be. Because that is a very powerless feeling, very humbling. And so you don't want to return to a place of burnout either. So once you have gotten out of the matrix or out of different relationships that have been feeding off of your soul, maintaining your equilibrium is key. So taking breaks, getting away, stepping away, even just going into another room that is quiet to allow yourself to rebalance is so important. And especially for people who are what has been labeled as hypersensitive, highly sensitive, and oftentimes on the autistic spectrum. Because those individuals, and I would label myself as one, feel intensely from within. Through all the senses. This is how dark it is. You can see some of the light up in the sky, but not very much. That's literally what it's like here. And if I turn my headlights back on, let's see what's in front of us. And just like that, honestly, I have to say, my truck has amazing headlights. I know. Well, let's go see what's ahead. Honestly, look at my headlights. Isn't that amazing? Watch that. This is the area up here where I found the Bible a long time ago and made those videos, and how it had some of those images in the background that I expanded upon that at first glance you wouldn't see, but when you look closer, there's always something more to see. And so it actually has a very heavy feeling down here. And that's what I was saying when I was driving in, is that you could feel the energy change. So I feel almost like that there has been some kind of ritual performed down here. And for me, I'm not concerned because I know and it sounds so, I don't know, but I do feel completely energetically protected with all the work that I have done to have an awareness around that and to really hone in on it. Let's see if the Bible's actually still here. Well, I don't see it. It was here before. Let's look. I may have to get out, but then we won't have any light. Let me back up. Let's see. Leave my window open. And my door. Watch out, everybody. Let's go see if the Bible's still here. Can you see it? I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Good job. Watch out. Move, Emma. Move. Move. I'm looking up there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Could you guys go away, please? It's seen better days. Some people have no respect for boundaries. Yeah, it's definitely definitely interesting over here. Yeah, look at it. It's not looking so good. Okay, well, we'll drive a little further and see what else we can see. And then we'll look at the video later and see what else we can see. Hey, guys. Look at the stars. Can you see them? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, someone's put, you can see it right there. Someone's put some bones in the trees. And like I've shown before, there's rib cages and different parts of animals hanging. And this is the trees where I saw the creepy image in the background behind me. It's so dark. I don't know why I'm whispering. You can hear cars in the distance. Do you see light flicking on that one end of up the screen? I wonder if it'll show up. It'll be interesting to see when I use a different filter to expose what is actually showing. I love it. It's really dark. I should close the window behind me. Oh. All right. Well, now I don't even hear the dogs, so they've probably moved further than they should go. Let's see. All right, now that we're all back in the truck. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, stay safe, stay connected, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.